Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about resolving forces. The first one is resolving horizontally and vertically. So if an object lie on the horizontal ground but the force on an object make angle theta with horizontal, we can split this force into x component and y component. So according to this diagram, x is the adjacent side. So in order to find fx, we can use trigonometry. Fx over f is the hypotenuse, is equal to cos theta. So fx is f cos theta. While using the same diagram, on this right angle triangle, fy become the opposite side. So fy over f is sine theta, fy is f sine theta. Now let's apply the concept of resolving forces on this problem. A crate of mass 20 kg is pulled across a rough horizontal yard by means of a light handle inclined at an angle theta to the horizontal, where sine theta is equal to 3 over 5. The coefficient of friction between the crate and the surface of the yard is 0.25. The tension in the handle is 60 Newton. The initial velocity of the crate is 4 meter per second. The total time taken to pull the crate 1.44 km is given by t seconds. So for part A, show that 70 squared plus 160t is equal to 57,600. So students, this is the free body diagram in which the crate lie on a horizontal ground, but the tension make angle theta degrees to the horizontal, in which sine theta is 3 over 5, and we can conclude that cos theta is 4 over 5. We can split the tension into x direction and y direction. Tx, as we have discussed before, is 60 cos theta. So it's 60 times 4 over 5. It's equal to 48 Newton. While Ty is 60 sine theta, it's equal to 60 times 3 over 5 equals 36 Newton. Now resolving forces in y direction, we know that in y direction it's equilibrium because the crate does not move vertically. The crate will move in this diagram, the crate will move to the right. So we can say that in y direction, the system is in equilibrium. The net force in y direction is equal to 0. According to this diagram, the equation will be Ty plus N minus W is equal to 0. So the normal contact force of the object on the surface is 164 Newton. Since we know the coefficient of friction and also the normal contact force, we can now find the value of the friction force. The friction force is the mu times N. It's 0.25 times 164, which is equal to 41 Newton. Now we resolve the force in x direction. In x direction, it has acceleration. So the net force in x direction is equal to m times a. According to this free body diagram, the equation will be Tx minus friction force is equal to m times a. 48 minus 41 is equal to 20a. Therefore, the acceleration is 0.35 meter per second square. Now, from the question, we know that S is equal to 1.44 kilometer, or we can convert into meter, become 1,440 meters. And then the initial speed is 4 meter per second. And acceleration is 0.35 meter per second square. So using one formula in kinematics, S is equal to U times T plus half AT square, we can show the equation asked in the question. So 57,600 is equal to 160T plus 7T square. So it's shown. Now to find the value of T, it's very easy. You just solve this one. Solve the quadratic equation. First you factorize, and finally you can find that the value of T is 80 seconds. Now, what if an object lie on an inclined plane? If an object lie on an inclined plane, we can split the forces into x direction, which is parallel to the plane, and y direction perpendicular to the plane. For example, in this diagram, we have an inclined plane that makes angle theta degrees to the horizontal. So this angle is theta, this angle is also theta, because this angle here is 90 minus theta. We can split the weight, which is vertically downward, into x direction parallel to the plane and y direction perpendicular to the plane. We redraw the diagram into this right angled triangle to make the relation between Wx and Wy clearer. So it's obvious from this diagram that Wx now become the opposite side. So Wx over W is equal to sine theta. So Wx is W sine theta. While Wy become the adjacent side. So Wy over W is equal to cos theta. So Wy can be found using formula W cos theta. Now let's have a practice on how to apply the concept of resolving forces on an inclined plane. Let's answer this question. A particle of mass 5 kg is just prevented from slipping down a slope by a 3 Newton force acting parallel to the slope. The slope is inclined at 20 degrees to the horizontal. Find A, the coefficient of friction, and then B, the acceleration when 3 Newton force is removed. Now this is the free body diagram. The plane is inclined at angle 20 degrees to the horizontal, and since the mass is 5 kg, the weight is 50 Newton. The weight can be splitted into Wx. Wx is equal to 50 sine 20, as we have discussed before. It's equal to 17.1 Newton, and then Wy is 50 cos 20 degrees. It's equal to 47.0 Newton. And then here we also have a normal force and also friction force. Now resolving the force in y direction, we can find the value of the normal force. Since in the y direction, the system is in equilibrium, we can say that the net force in y direction is equal to 0. So the normal force minus W is equal to 0. So we have the normal contact force between the object and the inclined plane is 47.0 Newton. And then, since we know the normal contact force, we can now find the value of the friction force. The formula for friction force is the mu, or the coefficient of friction, times the normal force. Since the mu is unknown, we just write the friction force in terms of mu, which is equal to 47 mu Newton. And then the question says that this 3 Newton force prevent the object from slipping down, meaning that the system is also in equilibrium in x direction. So the net force in x direction is also equal to 0. Wx minus the friction force minus F, which is 3 Newton, is equal to 0. So the equation we have here is 17.1 minus 47 mu minus 3 is equal to 0. And then 47 mu is equal to 14.1, mu is equal to 0.3. So the coefficient of friction between the object and the inclined plane is 0.3. And then for part B, the acceleration when the 3 Newton force is removed. Now, there is no F equals 3 Newton anymore, because the question says that the force is removed. Removing the 3 Newton force will have consequence that the object is not in equilibrium anymore in x direction. So once we remove the 3 Newton force, now the object start moving down with acceleration. The equation is almost the same as this, but now since the object is not in equilibrium in x direction, instead of equating with 0, we equate the equation with m times a. So the net force in x direction is equal to m times a. And then remember that there is no 3 Newton force anymore. So the new equation will be Wx minus the friction force is equal to m times a. 17.1 times 47 times 0.3, since we know the mu already, is equal to, the mass is 5 times a. So 5a is equal to 3, a is equal to 0.6 meter per second square. Okay students, I think that's the end of our discussion about resolving forces. I hope This video can help you in understanding the concept of resolving forces. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video.